do a video for you guys today. If you have a strap or a belt, grab it. If not, don't worry about it. And a block. And if you don't have a block, don't worry about that. We'll do it without. So if you have no blocks or bricks, you're just going to lay down on your mat, feet wide, knees together. And just let your hands rest. You're going to focus on your breathing. If you have a block, you might want to try either height, but the tall height underneath your hips. Not your sacrum, just your hips. Stretch the legs out if it's good. If not, leave them on the floor. Same thing. Wide legs or wide feet, knees together. And so let's just start that way. You're going to take a few breaths here, focusing on your breath. Letting any tension, any worries, just let them go. They'll be there when we come back. And if it feels okay, you can stretch your legs out long or definitely leave them where they were. You might try stretching your arms over your head. Or bringing them into goalpost arms. Let's do that. Bring them into goalpost arms. Take another breath here. Now you can leave your legs long or you can bring them back to the floor. And you're going to take the arms and goalpost arms, spread those fingers. You're going to stretch them up and down. And I'm going to scoot down. So what we're doing, goalpost arms, reach the arms backwards, straighten a little bit. Try to keep the fingers on the floor and then bring them back right below the shoulders or shoulder level. Reach up and down. Just two more. Reach it up. Reach it down. Lift and lower. Take a breath here. You're going to bring the feet up. Reach them overhead. Just point and flex the feet for a second. And then you're going to drop one foot, drop the other foot, lift through the heels, and remove that block. And if you have it, we're going to still use it again. If not, no worries. You're going to bring the knees over the hips and put that block between your upper thighs. And if you don't have a block, you're just going to squeeze the ankles together and the knees. If you're using your block, squeeze together still. Arms right and left. You have an arch in your low back. So you're going to flatten it out, and that's naturally bringing the knees forward. So try to keep the back flat and bring the knees forward. Arms right and left. Keep squeezing the block. You're going to shift your knees to the left a few inches. Keep the shoulders flat. We're not going as far as you can go. Press the belly button into the spine. Keep squeezing the block. Lift back up. Inhale to the right. Exhale left. Inhale right. And lift. To the right. I think I said right when I meant left. And lift. Take a breath here. Reach the legs up. Point and flex, squeezing that block. And then hold the block. Just let it go. You're going to cross the ankles. Drop them to the floor for a second. We're actually going to do eagle legs. So you're going to take the right knee over the left. Now you can squeeze here, or if you can bind a second time, do that. Or just press the legs together. You're going to take the right arm underneath the left. Either backs of the hands together or palms. Try to stay level. My scoliosis makes it a little difficult. You're going to straighten out and in. And out and in. One more. Lift out and bring it in. And back to neutral. Release the arms. Release the legs. Bring the feet back to the floor again. Left knee over right. Lift the feet. Either press those legs together or bind the second time. Left elbow underneath the right. Press the palms to the backs of the hands together. And stretch out and in. You won't go completely straight. You shouldn't be able to. One more time, out and in. Hug the knees in. We're going to end up on our hands and knees so you can roll to your side and come up or cross the ankles. Rock it up. Roll over to your hands and knees. Spread your fingers. Your shoulders are going to be right behind the wrists. Knees stack underneath the hips. Uncurl the toes. Look up, inhale. Exhale, tuck and round. Couple cats and cows. Just use your breath. Inhale, look up. Exhale, tuck and round. One more. And then neutral spine. So you're going to pull the front of the belly into the back. Walk your hands a little bit further forward so your arms are on a slant, just an inch or so. Curl the toes under. Lift into plank. Press the heels away from each other. Look between your hands. Shoulder blades down your back. Down dog. Pedal the heels. The heels do not have to get to the floor. Just shift, move your body however it feels good today to move. Then let the heels settle. Roll onto your toes, pull those shoulder blades down, come back into plank. Down dog. Toes, roll forward. Shoulder blades down, plank. Down dog. One more time, plank. Down dog. Okay, with many steps, or as many steps as you need. So take little steps. Straight legs. You might come to your fingertips. Walk the feet forward. Going to soften the knees a lot. Cross the elbows and let your head dangle. Let your arms draw you closer to the floor. And shake the head. And crunch the toes. Soften the knees more. Let your arms drop. You're going to roll up the front of your legs with your hands. Roll the shoulders up to the ears. Roll them around and let them drop down your back. Reach overhead. Gaze up nice and tall. Palms together down through your heart. Take one more breath here. Find equal weight on your feet and mountain. Big toe mound, little toe, edges of your heels. Let your hands drop down. Take one more deep breath. In and out. You're going to bend the left knee. So you're going to stand on your right foot. You're going to grab your foot either with one hand or two. And try not to bring the knee forward. Keep it in line with the standing leg knee as much as possible. Roll the shoulder blades together. Just a standing quad stretch. One more breath. If you lose your balance, just come back. Release the hands. Bring your hands to your heart and lift the knee in front. We're going to end up on Warrior 3, but leave your hands here. You're going to kick that foot backwards, flex the foot. If you're here, that's perfectly fine. Or come over to straight legs, straight arms, or straight back. Flex the foot. Take one more breath. Going to come back, bent knees. Lift it back up to where you started with this one. And drop it down. Walk it out a second. So we end up standing on your left foot. Right knee's going to bend. Grab with one or both hands. Knee in line with the other knee, the best that you can do today. Chin's level with the floor. Stare at somewhere in front that doesn't have shadows or isn't moving. It will help a little bit with your balance. Heel towards your hip. Shoulder blades together. Release the hands, knee comes in front. Flex the foot. Shift it into Warrior 3, either version. Bent legs, slanted back, or parallel. Deep breaths. Flex that foot that's up. Okay, lift it back up. Whoops, I lost it. Bring your hands to your heart. Drop it down and walk it out. You're going to top your mat if you're not there. Reach overhead. Little back bend, so hips are going to come forward, look up, and float down. Reach up halfway, flatter back, crown the head forward, hips backwards, lower down. Soft knees. Relax the neck. You're going to come in the down dog for a second. Pedal the heels out. Deep breaths. We'll be on your knees, so if you want something for that knee, you're going to grab it. And drop the right knee. The left foot's going to come long and drop the heel. Leave the right hand here. Reach up with the left. Stretch up, stretch down, uncurl both toes. Find your pinky toe on that straight leg. Deep breaths. Lift up when you're ready. Reach overhead. Reach tall. Going to bring the arms out in front. Relax the shoulders. Going to drop them to the floor. Walk it out long. Just stretch it down. Try to keep the body centered. Take one more breath here. So don't rock towards the right. Slide it back up. And reach back up. Take hold of the left hand with the right. Going to lift a little top and stretch towards your bent leg. Press to that pinky toe on the straight. Lift it up. Switch hands over to the straight leg. Don't roll forward. So keep the shoulders stacked. It doesn't matter how far you go. Right and left. Drop that hand again to the bent knee. Now you're welcome to stay here. Or pull that shoulder blade down you're standing onto the armpit. Shift it into plank. Hip dips. Drop the left bottom hip. And lift. Lower. And lift. One more. Lift it up. Down dog. Paddle it out. Relax the neck. Your left knee's going to drop to the floor. And I'm going to turn. Right leg out. And you're here. Reach it up. Drop the shoulders. Bring the arms in front. Walk it out. Drop the hands. Deep breaths. Just keep the neck up. Don't tuck the chin. And slide it back in. Reach the arms back out. Drop the hand. Deep breaths. You're going to either stay here or shoulder blade down your back. Shift it into side plank. Lift the hips up. Dip down. Lift. Down. Up. One more. And lift. Okay, turn and face the floor. Paddle it in or paddle it out. Deep breaths. I'm going to face back to where I was. Couple more breaths here. Okay, drop the knees. Toes together. Knees are towards the edges of your mat. Sink into child's pose. Stretch the arms out nice and long. Deep breaths in and out. And slide up to sit. Okay, roll over and sit, or come and sit. If you want to sit on the edge of a blanket, feel free. We're going to come into wide legs. So kick the heels out. Deep breaths in and out. Now bring your fingertips to the floor. Walk out long. Keep the neck up, so don't worry about how far down you go or you don't go. Hands are about shoulder distance apart. Kick the heels out. When your arms are straight and as far as you choose to go with a nice stretch, but no pain, bend the elbows. Deep breaths. Slide the left elbow into the knee. Plant the palm. If you need something to stack that to make that happen, go ahead and do that. Reach up with the right hand. You're looking right towards the right leg. Take that hand over your head. You're just reaching for the sidewall. Pressing the hand on the floor, reach the arm back up, bring the body up. Going to bring both arms out. Rotate and frame your flexed foot. Reach forward on the left. You're going to bring your fingertips right underneath your calf so you can feel that on your hands when you flex your foot. Nose and forehead towards your toe. Drop the body down. Keep the elbows wide. Back is straight. You're going to stay low. Walk it back to the center. Stretch the arms out nice and long. Bend the elbows. Take the right elbow into the right thigh. Again, you can stack it on something. Reach the left arm up. You're over that bottom knee. Look left, then reach that hand across your head. Just reach across. Okay, press that hand on the floor, walk back up. Reach both arms out. Rotate and frame your right flexed foot. Reach forward. When you feel that nice stretch, you're going to plant your fingertips right underneath your calf. Heel presses out, elbows wide. Reach the forehead towards the toes, let the body drop down. Keep the back straight, don't stress it. You want no pain here, you just want a nice stretch. Both hips stay down. Then walk back to the center with a flat back. Stretch the arms back out. Hopefully you got a little further than when we started. If not, no worries. Bend the elbows. You're going to slide them in so they're underneath the shoulders. They may go to the floor, they may not. Don't worry about it. You're going to press in your palms, come all the way up. Okay, walk your feet in a little bit. Bring your fingers behind your back, little shoulder blades together. Look up. Press into your palms. And come to your fingers, come all the way up. Come up to the top of your mat. And if you have your strap, grab it. If not, a belt, doesn't matter. Okay, reach the arms forward. Take a breath here. And we'll do a short Shavasana at the end. If you want a longer one, you can go to my video that's relaxation. One that is a longer one. It's going to pull the belly into the spine. The back is going to round. Point the toes. Make sure there's nothing behind your back. Lay it down slowly. And bring your hands, thumbs to the third eye, that space between your eyebrows. Let the feet relax. Gently press. Walk the feet in. Hug them in with your hands. Rock right and left. You're going to strap your left foot, reach it up. You're going to drop the right one either to the floor or stretch it long. Both feet are flexed. Depends if your back's okay, if you straighten that leg. If you need to leave it on the floor, feel free. Look straight up so the neck is not arched. Just those natural curves. If you're using your strap, if you don't have a strap, just bring your hands behind your leg and gently pull. You want tension, no pain. If you have your strap, switch it to the left hand, right hand comes out. You can do this without a strap or hands. You're going to drop that leg to the right or the left. Keep the feet flexed. You want to keep that right hip on the mat. Turn and look either up or to the right. Feet are flexed. You're going to bring that heel in a little bit with a bent knee, just 2 or 3 inches. Kick it back out. Bend and kick. One more. Kick it out. Okay, soften that leg and bring it up. You're going to hug in, and as you do, switch the strap to the left. I'm going to turn or I'll hit the wall. Remember, left leg can stay here or it can go long. Flex your foot, wide elbows. Look up. You're bringing that leg in as close as comfy with no pain, just some tension. You can always put your hand behind your leg. If you're strapping, switch the strap to the right hand. Left arm's going to come out. Drop that leg away from your body. You're going to keep the heels flexed. Only go as far as you can keep that opposite hip down. Keep bend the knee a bit. Flexed foot still. Kick the heel out. Bend and straighten. Bend, straighten. Soften that knee and reach it back up. Hug in, let your strap go. Do a little rock right and left. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Lost my timer. Okay, you're going to bring your knees close to you, arms right and left. Glue the knees and the ankles together. We do this at the beginning with the knees over the hips. This time bring them close. Shift your knees to the left as far as you can comfortably go and keep the opposite shoulder down. And lift. Over to the right side. And lift. One more time on each side. Inhale, left. Lift. Right. Belly button to the spine. Lift it up. Hug in. Stretch out long. If you have an eye bag or even just a washcloth, something to put over your eyes just to make it darker, you're going to tighten the whole body. So tighten up, hold your breath, exhale, release. And gently find your way to that still, quiet center of your being. Just 3 breaths here. Again, if you want to stay longer, you can pause the video or go back and do the other one. That's relaxation. Hug your knees in, do a little rock. And when you're ready, rock up to sit. Bring your hands in front with the palms together. And may you find peace with your heart, your emotions, your environment, and the light within you guide you on your way. Take one more breath, reaching the arms overhead, palms together down through your heart, sealing in your practice. And allow your eyes to open. Namaste. Thank you, guys.